Your healthiest and your best through the holiday season. I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday, and until then, let's stay connected.
Well, you're in for a great evening. We have some of the very best electronic names in the world. Oh my goodness. In the next 2 hours, you are going to see some of the really, really good gift ideas, some of the best names, some of the best prices that we'll do. We've got a lot going on, but I'm going to start off actually with this. They said, Suze, hey, you know what? Will you do this and talk about it really fast? Because it's totally going to sell out. And I said, well, why not? So here we go. Bill, who's coming up next with me in just a second, said, oh my gosh, we all fell in love with these. How often do you need power and you don't have it? You know, you're in the airport, or you're standing in line somewhere, or you're waiting on that phone call to come in and you're like, oh my gosh, my phone's about to die, and it's a really important call. Well, now you'll be and have power anywhere you go, anytime you need it, because of InstaCharge. These are the #1 best-selling chargers we do at HSN, and I have to say, I don't think I've seen anything that looks better than what we have tonight. And here's what it is. It is a this day only. So what that means, very much like a today's special, that the price ends at midnight tonight. I have less than 1,000 available, so these are probably gonna sell out. And you get a pack of 2, and I want you to see how sliver thin these are, and they look so fashionable. They're not the old clunky ones we've had in the past. They're really upgraded. They look beautiful. Each of these carries 46 amps, so that's gonna be able to recharge your tablets, you can recharge your phones, and you get 2. So really, you can take one, leave one at home, keep it charged up, whatever you wanna do. Now, throughout the show, keep your eyes open, because everything will have either 5 flex pays, and I'll even have 6 flex pays in some of the items coming up. So what's your first 2-pack? And I love this for stocking stuffers at $20 total. This is an awesome stocking stuffer. Easy for me to say. You have the solid black. And the second choice that comes with it, this is called the floral. And really look at that. That's a really good modern artistic rendering for a charger, for gosh sake. So this can go to a gal, this can be put in a stocking of a guy. Then the next one is called the gray collection. This is just like a gray print. It's, again, very pretty. And then you just have a solid silver gray. So again, I think that's very, you know, that's a guy and a girl. Then finally, the last one, which I think is the most charming of the 3, is called marble. And what this is, it's kind of like a white ivory marble with rose gold. That's the first one in the front. And then look how pretty that rose gold version is in the back in the solid. So you're just picking which set do you want. You're gonna get, of course, your USB connectors. They come with it. And of course, it just makes 2 really fast, easy gifts. The only thing I wanna give you a heads up on is, because we've already sold 4,000 today, it's a this day only, that price with that incredible flex pay, did you notice that? Ends at midnight tonight. I believe it's gonna sell out before that. And we all need portable power. What you'll love about this is it's slim. You can literally stick it in your pocket. It is just sliver thin. You have an indicator on the top, and I'll show you that right now. It opens, you turn it on, and you're gonna have these little blue lights that light up. Now, when you go to charge it, it's just a reverse. You plug that in, you put your USB in, and it charges. And you'll see the amount of power that you have available. It's really indicated very clearly. When you want to charge something, all you do is turn it on. You're going to reverse your plug, and then all of a sudden, it is going to start charging up your cell phone, or it's your tablet. And by the way, I have an awesome RCA tablet coming up just around the corner. It's the games, it's the watches, it's the Fitbits that we have. It's, again, your tablets. We've got, you know, the drones you're seeing there. There's a little mini Go Cam that we have, headsets. All of those items need to have power. And it really is tough when you don't have power, especially when you're in a situation where you need it. And now with these, you really won't be without it. So just give you a little heads up. Remember, that is a this day only, and the value is only good for tonight, because at midnight, unfortunately, the price is gonna jump up to, what, $24? And it's a $57 value. So it's a great gift idea. I love good, easy stocking stuffers, especially with FlexPay's only $3.99. All right, we're gonna move on, because now we have the second item that I think makes just that really quick, really awesome, really great gift. Why? Okay, I love what this company did. Alexa said, you know what, we're gonna cut out the middleman. We're gonna make wireless headsets, and we're gonna cut the middleman out completely, and what we're gonna do is bring it directly to you and give you all the features that you find in wireless headsets that are between $100 and $200. That's what you're seeing here. And if that wasn't enough, you're getting a 2-pack of these. So this is now the lowest price we've ever done on any of our wireless headsets at about $15 a piece, and that is amazing. We're gonna get into all the details. I'm just gonna go ahead right off the bat and give you the colors because I don't want you to miss out on it. It is such an awesome offer. You can get a set of black, so it's black, black. The next one's black blue. Then we have the black red. We have the black purple. And then up here we have the black turquoise. The black black is the most limited. You're also gonna get, obviously, the headsets to match, and you're gonna get a velvet carrying case to go along with it. We got a lot to get into. This one, by the way, has free shipping. We love that. It is a customer pick, so please check those reviews because I think, Bill, when a lot of people see, wait a minute, I'm getting 2 sets of headsets. They're wireless. They have super high-end features.
Exactly.
And I'm getting for $15. You got to read the reviews because they confirm that it's a great, awesome headset.
And that's just it, because you're giving them great technology, but you're also being a smart shopper, which allows you to do more shopping, which is really what it comes down to this time of year, because you want your dollar to go a lot further. You want something that people are going to use. And you realize, you see the design. This is designed after another set of headphones that's in the $100 to $200 range, because it just hugs your ear. It doesn't have to be pushed in. We give you customizable tips. All our controls are right here on the Elixir controller right here. So I just press pause. I can pause and play. So whether it's great crystal clear audio, whether it's a phone call, this speaks to everyone, but it's $15 and that's it. So, I mean, you can go out and find a pair that's like this for $15, but they know you probably got it really quick and on the fly. Or one person actually called it, this is like giving someone a corded phone. And the thing is, you don't want the corded phone anymore. Everyone wants to be wireless, and that's what this allows you to do. And realize it's not just something too personal where it's like, oh, what size shoe, what size color, are they gonna like it? Everyone likes this. It works with Android, it works with Apple, it works with tablets, it works with phones and TVs, and how you're gonna notice, it just hangs delicately on my ear. So it stays in place whether I'm like tying my shoe, chasing the kids, or working out at the gym. But it's really, the impressive part is the audio that you get. So can you hear this audio? I mean, crystal clear, amazing audio, easy to pair, great battery life, and realize it's not $30 for one set of an amazing, phenomenal audio, because people just see wireless headphones, they're floored, they're excited. They know they're gonna use it. It's $15 per. So we were talking about, you know, everyone who can benefit from it. I've gone down the whole list of my family. My mom, she talks on the phone. My sister's chasing the kids. My dad blares the television but can sync it with the TV. I mean, the teenagers that are hard to shop for, the student that loses stuff all the time. Oh, I left a pair at school. Or, you know, I gave my friend Bobby to borrow it. Well, then you always have a backup. So you see they're individually boxed, which is awesome, and they charge up super quick. So it's, don't think just Christmas. Because I gotta tell you, whether graduation rolls around, those birthdays in the springtime, you're gonna be prepared and everyone's gonna be glad you have it.
And it's really, keep one, give one, give 2 away, stocking stuffers. Maybe it's the gang at work and you've got to get a gift for everybody. Maybe you have a gift exchange and you're like, okay, our budget is $10 to $15, maybe under $20. You're covered. And here's what I love the most, and we had a full discussion about this. The quality is unsurpassed. We were talking about the name. It's like, well, you might not have heard the name, but what they specialize in is they put functions and features in here that rival the $100 to $200 per wireless ear head, you know, buds. That's what they've done. They've just cut the middleman out and really are going directly to you. And again, rely on the fact that those of you who've already bought these have made them a customer pick. So you love them. And if you're new and you're saying, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure, just read the reviews and don't miss out on the price, the flex pay, the whole thing we're doing tonight with the free shipping. So it's a great time. I think this is such an easy one because you get a couple sets and you're just done. You've got all the nephews covered.
Doesn't it feel good? That's why I got the Instacharge that you were just telling. I got 2 people off my list. And that's what's great because, like, you know, it's like, oh, should I get them this? Should I get them that? And you go back and forth and like, do I go to them all? You know what I have? I have a pair that's perfect for them. Or, you know, it's perfect for Uncle Bob. I didn't know he was coming to dinner, but I don't even know, does he have an Android phone or an Apple phone? It doesn't matter. He can use this when he goes out fishing, goes out walking, travels to your house, because even pairs like this, they're too big, they're too bulky, they're not made for the gym. And if you are that traveler, have you gone and been at the airport and you realize, I don't have a set of headphones? And then prices at the airport?
Even for the old-fashioned ones,
right?
Even if you can find these, they're charging like $24.95 for a pair, because they do. You're so
you're trapped.
Yes. I was going to say something else, but yes, you're trapped.
Thank
you.
But I want you to see how easy this is to pair. Because whether it's, you know, your husband who's watching his sporting event or movie, the kids, and you're tired of having to hear that game again, it's like, go use your headphones so you hear that audio. I'm going to pop this in my ear, I'm going to turn it on, and before you know it, for $15, all of a sudden that audio that I could care less about hearing again, or more importantly, maybe they don't want to hear it, it's silent. That's worth $15. And the thing is, not all of our headphones that we've ever offered before even have the controls. So I can pause it, just like that, because I'm using my controls on my Elixir. I'm gonna walk away from the table, because I want you to notice this connection. So you notice, I'm walking away, I'm still getting great audio with my movie. I wanna pause and play it. I can pause and play from 30 feet away.
Isn't that cool?
Totally connected, yet it's comfortable while I might wear it throughout the day or wear it on the airplane. So this speaks to, you know, the college kid. This speaks really to anyone. People at the office, I mean, you know, you get the Secret Santa and you're like, I don't know what Suzanne likes. I know she likes tennis, but what, she has everything for tennis. Does she have a way to listen to music when she's out on the courts or when she's, you know, doing errands and stuff like that? Or more importantly, it's not even that, taking telephone calls. My sister, I love it. We talk all the time on the phone, and when she calls me, the cool thing is, like, she puts me on speakerphone. And no joke, she has me on speakerphone and she's like preparing this and she's chasing the kids here, and I'm like,
She fades in and out.
totally, and that's just it. I'm like, are you kidding? I can't hear you. I'm like, perfect example. You know what? I'm gonna get you a set of headphones, because just a press of one button, just like that, I didn't miss the call. I'm able to take that call wirelessly. It's connected, hung up right over here.
And you're actually talking on the mic here.
Yep,
so
mic right
let's
here.
say you're folding laundry, you know, or you're
Or
vacuuming,
crafting.
and your phone rings, and you know it's across the room. You go, and you just keep going. And I'll tell you, and for crafting too.
Yep.
For me, it's when I have to make long conference calls.
Right.
It's like when you're trying to hold your cell phone. It's slippery anyway, right? And it's little, and you're trying to hold it, and it's getting hot, and it's like, oh my gosh, just get these. And just when you take that first long conference call, or maybe you're going to talk to a family member, and you know it's going to be a long call, you will go, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I have these.
We all have that
And
aunt.
then you get really, you got that one person, you're like, ooh, gonna take this call, it's gonna be a while, so let me get my headsets in. And also too, if you're doing any traveling, that's when you really love it. Because if you really want to get on the plane or get on the bus, or you're getting in a car for a long trip, and you know, you're in the passenger seat, and you're like, I just want to block out the world, maybe listen to audiobook or
You
music.
bring up traveling.
It's great.
You're in a taxi. You left your headphones in the taxi or at the
You
hotel.
wanna cry.
That's just it, because you spent $100 and something on this exact same style versus $15, which is awesome, because then it's like, oh, I left it in the hotel. That's
It's
too
not the
bad.
end of the world.
It's not the end of the world. Not to mention, we're giving you a backup, so you have that backup.
And you know what
which is
else
great.
kind of makes you mad? Is my son, poor Ethan, I hope he never watches, because I dog that poor kid out so bad. But he's
a good kid.
He's a great kid, honestly. He's a doll. But
He's not a kid
he's
anymore.
not good with electronic stuff. And what happens is, and guys, every kid I know is just sloppy with him. They throw him down, he throws them in his backpack at college, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden they're torn or they're ripped. And you know what? If he is asked before to get really expensive headsets, and I'm like, well, okay, but. So I get them, and then I go, oh, no. And again, sorry, Mom, they kind of got in my backpack and got ruined. With this, you give it to them, they get great sound, they have all the convenience and the look they want, quite frankly.
You just reminded me of...
But if something goes wrong, it doesn't kill you. You're like, okay, thank God I didn't spend $100 on this.
A friend of mine took his headphones and threw them in the cup holder, but he had condensation in there, moisture in there. Ruined the set of headphones.
Were they expensive?
Yes, it's giving me chills thinking about it. Okay, it might have been me, but let's not go there. But the problem is, this is actually sweat and water resistant, so you're golden. Also, what I appreciate about this, I mean, is that annoying? I mean, are you ready for Christmas music?
Suzanne's, I kind of am, actually.
I'm kind of getting ready too. But the thing is, not everyone's for it. It's my coffee break. It's not Suzanne's coffee break. So guess what? I go and turn on my set of headphones. Instead of that audio filling the room, I just turn it on, and this is it's dummy proof, because once you pair it the first time, all of a sudden that audio, it's private listening. So really you want simple, you want something that you can use, and you do always have that backup. And talk about backup. It's Christmas, it's Hanukkah, it's that, you know, you got the A in math, or just you scored the goal in soccer. You want to give them a little something. This is so practical, so useful. The biggest decision you have is what color and how many you might want to get, because we don't get $15 sets of headphones like this often.
No, this is huge, guys. Normally this will be, if we bring it back in, and we're not, this is their last chance. Once these are sold out, we have no more sets of these coming in for the holiday season. So if you would like to pick this up at this price, that's great. If we're able to even bring in a couple sets, it will be back to almost $60. It's unheard of for us to do a customer pick, a set of 2 for the quality you're getting. I mean, that's what everybody wants. You want great quality, and that's what they've done. They've taken out the middleman, said we're gonna give you all the features of the very expensive high-end ear sets, but what we're gonna do is we're not paying for all the advertising and all the crazy stuff. So they really brought us such a phenomenal deal, and obviously we're offering it at a great holiday price tonight. Here's the challenge though. Ready for this one? Almost 7,000 sets have already been ordered.
Today.
So today. So if you're kind of on the fence going, I don't know, is it 7,000 sets in one day already ordered. And it's not a today special. This is just people see it, they recognize a great deal, and they're like, wow, I'm stocking up. If you want to pick these up before they're gone, and this could be your last chance on some of the colors, then just go ahead. We have a great return policy. You have till the end of January. If you don't love it, send it back. If you're gifting it and someone's not happy, we'll refund all your money. But don't miss out. The price is amazing. 5 flex pays, that's huge. And we have free shipping on this. There's a lot of savings involved. The black is the most limited. That to me is the stock up color right now.
Totally.
You have a whole drawer full of those. You forget to give somebody a gift. You want that. You know what I always do? I always get a good gift and I just feel like they need a little extra something.
Sure.
This is a great extra something because normally it's the main gift at $100.
I mean, you can easily tie it on top of the package, add a gift card if you'd like to. Yeah.
So cute. Then we have the black blue, we have the black red, we have the black purple, and we have the black teal up here on the top. So each of these have a black pair. So if you've got a guy you're shopping for, or if it's somebody you just don't know who it's gonna go to, all of these colors are gonna work for basically everyone. And I love the fact that, as you talked about earlier, the quality is exceptional. In fact, there's features on here that you don't find on the $100 pairs.
Great segue, Suzanne, because actually that's what I like about this. Have you ever been on the phone and then all of a sudden, oh, I forgot to ask them something. Instead of having to go back and dig for your phone, you just double tap your headphones. Last number, redialing. I think it's calling my sister. And the thing is, it knows to do that. Not every set of headphones can do that. I love the fact that, yes, this is for that person on the telephone call, because I'll do the same thing. It's like, oh, conference call, get the headphones on, because I got to take notes or type or send an email, or I want to multitask, because I'm taking it from home, so I'm not totally paying attention. But we want to be able to have that freedom, because literally, this is like that telephone tethered to the wall. It's dated. We don't want that. We all want to be wireless, and that's what Elixir allows us to do, because as Suzanne said, they've cut out the middleman. They're not doing huge marketing campaigns. They're not paying, professional athletes to endorse it. It's literally us getting it to you. And that's why the FlexPay, I think, is really important. Because for that small FlexPay, you can feel the quality. Yeah. You can see how lightweight they are. Definitely listen to it. See how these just comfortably hug your ear instead of having to stick them in your ear. We're even giving you customizable tips. So depending on the color, we give you customizable ear tips. So it's that right, perfect fit for whomever you give it to. You don't have to know if they're an Android or Apple user, but you know they probably have a smartphone or a tablet or a computer. It's gonna work. You don't have to know their favorite color or content or artist, because guess what? They pick how they're gonna use it, but more importantly, you are a smart shopper. You got a few backed up. Just like, again, with that InstaCharge, I know one person's getting one. The second one, it's either gonna be for me, which is awesome, or it's just a backup gift, and that's really where you're covered.
Yeah, Bill literally walked on the set, he saw the InstaCharge this day only, and he was ordering them online on his phone right before we went on the air. And I said, why? Oh, they're gift ideas. And we even here at HSN do that. Like as host and guest and all that, when we see something that is this good, we even think, I'm getting it now. Because there's so often that you wait, and then you're like, oh, last minute, I'm gonna go get those headsets. That was such a good offer. You read the reviews tomorrow, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go get those. And then a color will be sold out, or they'll be completely gone. So when you see something, and this is something that took me a long time in life to understand. Right now, I don't care, it could be July, it could be January, it could be right now, it could be 3 weeks from now. If I see something that is perfect for that person on my list, I get it right at that very moment.
My mom taught me that exact same thing, because it won't be there when you want it.
It will not be there, and you'll never find it again. You're like, oh, shoot.
Or that price, exactly.
Right, exactly. And again, this will not be repeated. I think that's important. Everything we have in for the holiday. Remember, we've now sold 7,500 sets today alone. So what I have left, which is now less than 2,000 sets completely, that's it. And these will not come back in 3 weeks or a month, or right when you're really in a panicked moment in December and you're like, I gotta get 5 gifts for the nephews and nieces.
Right.
You're not gonna, these will clearly not be there.
And that's perfect. It speaks to the nieces and nephews. My sister has 6 nephews. And the thing is, you wanna keep it fair. Why did he get more? And why is his bigger than, I mean, everyone is covered right here.
And they really, truly are. And I love it because you know what? You just get a bunch of sets, a couple sets, maybe one or two, and you go, oh my gosh, that's 4 gifts. I'll figure out who I'm gonna give them to.
Exactly.
And it is that great, I do a lot of gift exchanges with my friends. This is perfect because it comes in that perfect price range. And it's not a lame mug. You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine if you gave these to your kids' teachers? Do not get them any mugs anymore, people. They don't need another mug. But if you have a teacher and you hand them a really great pair of wireless, water-resistant headsets, they're gonna be like, greatest gift ever.
And the thing is, you think of your group of girls. I mean, you got the tennis players, you got the parents. I mean,
book clubs.
It covers them all. Book clubs, audio books. It really speaks to every user out there, which is why it's a practical gift. And even if you have a few extra after this Christmas, you could be good for next Christmas or for summertime and birthday.
Exactly. I mean, you could have a 12-year-old have a birthday, an 8-year-old have a birthday, and you go, there's your gift. And you know what? They're not gonna go, oh, they're only $15 headsets.
Right.
They're gonna think they're the really expensive headsets
because they're wireless
that are out there. Anyway, just a little update. We have free shipping. And yes, there is a card in my pack, Adam. Sorry, guys, it's live television. So when you got to communicate, you just got to communicate. Black, almost gone. Okay. Black blue, black red, black purple, and the black teal are the options. And you get all the little custom ear,
even
what do you call these little things?
Ear tips.
Ear tips. And you get the pouch to match with it too. And they're individually boxed.
Yes.
That's great. Thank you, Bill.
My pleasure.
All right. We have more coming up. Guys, I got to show you this. I'm so pumped about this. This is so awesome. This is the latest generation in really one of those top gifts you can give anybody who would, is just driving you crazy to get one. This is our Air Ride. It's the Pro version. It's a self-balancing hoverboard. All right, so balance on a hoverboard's always been kind of an issue. This one is the self-balancing version. Instead of $249.95, we're at $199.95, which is a really nice savings. And we have 5 flex pays tonight, plus we have free shipping. I have blue, red, pink, and we have a gold version. Look at the range. So self-balancing, so it's a hands-free ride. That's very unusual, okay? This is now heading more towards those very expensive type of individual mobile units. 9 to 12 mile range, 90 minutes of continuous operation, 2 to 3 hour charge time, and speeds up to 7.5 miles per hour. How cool is that? Oh, the minimum is 44 pounds and the maximum is what? You're kidding me, it's 264 pounds. You guys, that's amazing for that, okay? So I just wanted to show you that because that's just a fun thing we have available tonight for you here in the show. All right, hang on, we got everything tonight. I really do, I have everything.
It's such a good show.
I've got a great television coming up. I have Aaron joining me to talk about a great printer. Wait till you see this LG TV. It's going to blow your mind. If you want the family gift, it's coming. Now, how many of you have a great printer? Well, maybe an okay printer, but you're about to buy new ink. Well, imagine for just the cost of buying new ink for that printer that you have sitting at home, you can get a whole new HP, and it's an all-in-one. Please note the price, because I know you're multitasking right now. Instead of $149, which is a really good value when we tell you the whole darn package, this tonight is $59.95. And like everything else, we have free shipping and, check it out, 5 flex pays. Hi, Aaron.
Hi, how are you? Do you know what? You weren't here you were visiting your son, right?
Yes, it's Parents' Weekend.
So we've had 4 airings on this.
Just 4?
4. Okay. So we've averaged over 3,000 printers in air. Yeah, I wanted to tell you that because I didn't tell you that before the show.
Wait.
This has been the fastest selling printer that I've done this year.
Some math on that?
Yeah, go for it.
You're selling about 3,000 per hit.
Yeah.
We've sold 13,000. I have 2,900 left.
So
what does that mean?
Okay, it means that this was probably it. So I just fair warning, just kind of a heads up since Suze wasn't here this week. I swore, I was like, the printer that we sold together this weekend. She was like, no, I wasn't here.
I was at Parents' Weekend.
It's like, oh yeah, I really missed you. So anyway, here's the deal. Here is your brand new printer. This is your brand new Envy printer. First of all, isn't it beautiful? Isn't it just the daggone thing beautiful? Named Envy for a reason. This isn't just a printer. This is a printer. This is a scanner. This is a copier. It is an out-of-this-world value, and we'll show you the value breakdown in just a second, but here's what I have to say from the beginning. We're including 2 full ink cartridges. If I just stopped there, if I just said we're including 2 full ink cartridges, like Suzanne said, if you have an old dinosaur printer at home right now that isn't wireless, that doesn't have a touchscreen, you can't print from your cell phone, you can't print from your smart device, why in the world would you ever go by, and you're never gonna have to buy ink again because ink's gonna come to your door automatically, and it's gonna do it for 50% off. This is the lowest price color printing in America on any printer under $300. And you might be looking at that and going, under $300. Yeah, it's a lot under $300. You're right, it's not like, oh, and it's $299. Any printer under $300, this is the lowest price color printing. Do you know how much these prints cost? 5 pennies. 5 cents, not $5 like you pay at the kiosk. This print is 5 cents. And it is
wait, and they're
so
8.5 by 11
yes,
borderless,
yes.
beautiful colored prints.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly the point. HP is the #1 inkjet printer in America. Wow. Because their prints are so beautiful, but with this printer, it is the lowest, and that's usually, you know, the way the model works for selling printers is people buy the printers and it costs the printer company money for them to buy the printers, but then they buy ink and they make their money back that way. Well, again, with this, because it has HP Instant Ink, which we'll talk about more in a few minutes, you're gonna spend 50% less on ink. You'll in fact save about $180 on ink in your first year. We'll get to all that in a second.
FYI, guys, I'm gonna just give you a little heads up before they're gone. It is the best ink deal ever. In fact, my new ink refill just arrived. Oh, yeah. I've been using it for years.
Yeah, me too.
And I always say, if you're gonna buy a new printer, make sure it has that opportunity to have the instant ink. And again, he'll tell you more about it in a second. But here's why. Literally, I saw the little box at my doorstep. I had no idea my ink was getting low. It knows, HP knows, and then they automatically send it to me. And I'm paying right now, because we print a lot, maybe $5 a month for my ink.
Yeah,
it's a steal of a deal. It's so awesome. And what I love is I gotta go, okay, do that in a draft version and do not print that out in color because it's gonna eat all the ink up. I could care less. I can print out everything in color I want because I'm only gonna pay that amount. It's per sheet, not per ink cartridge. It's it's very easy to understand when you get it at home, but I think it's one of the greatest features. And I have saved, I bet you, hundreds of dollars on the cost of ink because of it.
Do you know that 95% of people who use it keep it? And we include a free month of it.
Yeah, when it's delivered right to your door,
it's such a no-brainer.
You got that kids class project at 2 a.m. They're trying to print out that, you know, the poster board project, and you run out of ink. What are you going to do?
Exactly.
That never happens. You never have to go to a store. You never have to remember what's the stupid number on the ink cartridge. It's great. Anyway, I got to show you the value because they put together an awesome. This is huge, you guys. Just the printer alone is $100. Great, right? It's HP, #1 seller, all in one. We love that. Now, we're gonna give you software. That's $140 just in software. You get a digital coloring ebook. It's $2, that's fine. But here, not only do you get a full set of inks to start with, they're gonna give you the first month of instant ink. So that potentially could be several months before you have to enroll in the instant ink system.
Oh yeah, your full ink cartridges almost certainly will last you many, many months before you ever enroll in instant ink. So it's a no-brainer. That's why I'm about 99% sure this will be the last airing we do on it this year. I don't think we'll get any more this year. In fact, HP gave us this printer only because we had an HP Computer Today special on Sunday. It was our biggest Computer Today special of the year. So they kind of threw this in as an extra because we sold 30,000 computers that day. And this has just been an absolute star. So we had enough left over for Suzanne's show. Here's the deal. Full touchscreen on the front. Do you have a touchscreen on your printer right now? Because it makes everything so much easier. You know, if you have a printer with like one line of like, what's the word, like text, you know, black and white text, and you can't really see anything, can't tell what's going on, it's hard to use. Here, it's so easy. If you want to make a copy, if you want to make a scan, if you want to just check your ink levels, even though you don't really have to because your printer will automatically order ink for you. You don't ever have to think about ink levels again. Look at this. Built-in photo kiosk, for Pete's sake. Can you believe that? So you can view and print. Actually, guys, can I show everybody just real fast? Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you. Great shot. So you see what this is, right? This is an SD card slot reader. Because this is the HP Envy and form is so important, this printer is meant to be beautiful. It's meant to go in your living room or in the middle of your, you know, right? It just fits any decor. It even hides away. Like every little thing on this is really beautifully done. I'm kind of junking it up by keeping stuff on top of it. You see how clean it is. When you want to go in here, if you want to print a photo, it's like having a tablet, sort of. It's like having a little photo kiosk on the front of your printer. So now look, if you want to rotate, If you want to crop, is this crazy? If you want to crop, this actually has like pinching and zooming. You can pinch and zoom and crop on board. You can change color. You can do all of that kind of stuff. I'll do a little more demonstration on that later, but what I have to do right now is like a public service announcement, and that is Americans took about 1 trillion photos last year on their cell phones, on their smartphones, and we printed less than 1%, which means we're all losing photos left and right. I mean, really, how good are we at backing up our phones, and then we get a new phone, and we get a new computer, and did everything. You need to print more photos, and now it's so easy. In fact, this is how easy it is. Here's a photo. Okay, you could be out with friends, family, somebody takes a photo. This actually has HP ePrint. It's already receiving that print. You can be anywhere in the world and print to this printer directly. It has its own email address. One more quick thing I'm just gonna go ahead and do here for you as well. This is our tablet that's coming up in a minute. This is our RCA tablet, our 10-inch.
I grabbed one too. I was like, we have the most beautiful
the new
tablet
feather pattern. I'm gonna send an email from this as well. You can print to this printer from any tablet in the world, any smartphone in the world, any computer in the world. That means if you have a Mac, if you have a PC, if you have an Android phone, if you have a Windows phone, and the reason why, the printer has its own email address. So like I said, anybody can be anywhere in the world, and as long as you give them the email address to the printer, they can print to this. So that means, wow, and did you see how fast that was? It took about 20 seconds, and it's actually, and now it's already printing what I sent from the tablet too. Look how good the quality is. Perfect edge to edge every time. Now also take a look, you see that I just printed something else. Do you notice anything that's different about these two things? Anything? Well, one's 4x6 and one's 8.5 by 11, just in case you're not paying very close attention. The reason that we can do that, and I think this is so cool, you saw I didn't change paper, right? I didn't have to change paper. Well, look it. This has 2 paper trays on a printer that's about
for
$60.
$59.
I mean, come on.
So you
it's still
have
printing.
you have a glossy for your little paper.
Right, 8.5 by, or 4x6. That's what I have in, and then I keep 8.5 by 11.
And it knows which to go to.
It automatically. You saw I didn't change any settings or anything. Yeah, no, that's how smart the printer is. Actually, the other thing we should show, Suzanne, if you'll be kind enough to help me, we actually have so few of these, and we only have 2 samples today. We usually have 4 when we do a presentation. That's printing on the front and the back, because this is a duplex printer as well. So not only do you save money on ink, only 5 cents per beautiful full color 8.5 by 11 page, you're also saving money on paper because you're printing on both sides of the page.
And my husband, he loves to print himself some stuff out. I don't
Does
know
he?
why. Oh, it's nuts.
I know he's a big reader.
Oh yeah, he prints out like tons of stuff, and I've gotten him used to doing the double-sided because we were spending so much money on dumb paper.
It's such a good
I was like,
idea.
honey, hit the double-sided thing.
Yeah.
And I have HP. I've used HP for years now. It is the brand that I trust. It's the brand that I love. That Instant Ink is incredible. Also, just to note, you get the software out of the package itself. You're going to get 5 pieces of the glossy photo paper. That's included with our deal. You get full ink cartridges. You also are going to get 1 free month of the Instant Ink. So once these run out, the ones that come with it, then you can activate that 1 free month of Instant Ink, so you can try Instant Ink out.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to get to HP Instant Ink in just a minute. Do we want to show the value again before we go to Instant Ink?
Sure, just really quickly, we've got about 4 or 5 minutes to go, and then we're wrapping up on this. It's very fast. I now have only about 2,400 left, and that's it for the holiday season. So if you need a new printer, or really if you're thinking of a gift idea, or you know you've got a grad going off to college next spring, do not miss out. $59.95. It's $184 off the retail value for this. And the software and all the extras are $145 by themselves.
By themselves.
Oh, and by the way, here's this great HP printer. But we'll show you the value one time real quick, guys. Oh, did you? Good, thanks for doing it. So it's $244.74 to put this all together by yourself.
That's like 75% off.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I mean,
really
it's
really
unheard
good.
of. It's our best price on a printer this year from HP. HP is the #1 inkjet printer in America. I just made a copy, and I want you guys to see something. If you're the least bit hesitant, I would get this home and try, especially with our extended guarantee, return policy this time of year. I would get it home and try it because it makes this kind of copy. You really can't, unless you get right up to your television, you can't tell the difference between the copy and the original. That's how good every print is. That's how good every copy is. That's how good every scan is. They're all so easy. It's from the #1 manufacturer of printers in the entire country. And I want to tell you again, this printer does the lowest price color printing in America for any printer under $300. It would be one thing if I were saying that about a $299 printer. I'm saying it about a very affordable printer. So this costs 5 cents. This costs 5 cents. This print right here, and this is where everybody goes, yeah, I need one of these. Because why? If you were just gonna buy ink this year for your old printer, you know, do you feel like your printer needs an update? Do you feel like it's out of date? Do your prints look just not that good? And you think, well, I've got a good camera. I've even got a good camera on my smartphone. Why don't my prints look great? Don't let your printer be your weakest link. And this leads me to HP Instant Ink. I want to talk about it for just a second. What is HP Instant Ink? HP Instant Ink is an ink replacement program. So your printer orders ink so you'll always have it. You don't have to know that you're about to be out of ink. Kids don't have to knock on your door at 11 o'clock on Sunday and go, Mom, you know, my science fair project's due tomorrow. They're monthly plans just based on the pages you print. So Suzanne and I both do the $4.99 plan. That's the middle. There's a $2.99, a $4.99, and a $9.99. Most people do the middle plan. It ends up being 5 pennies per print. No annual fee. You can change or cancel at any time if you find that you want to print more or you want to print less. You don't pay a fee. There's no contract. Ink, shipping, and cartridge recycling are included. Show me the money on the next page. This is how much the average person saves printing in a year. You pay for your printer, $180 savings, pays for your printer 3 times, pays for it 3 times in the first year that you own it, for goodness sakes.
Just the Instant Ink savings. And you'll never have that moment where, in fact, my little box arrived, I had no idea my ink was getting low, but it knew, and it gets it to you before it runs out, well before it runs out. Yeah. So you're not stuck, you're never stuck, you never have to go to the store and go, what was the dumb ink number? You know the number you're always trying to remember when you go to the store, and you're like, oh please, and then you cringe when it's so expensive just buying 2 new ink refills. You're like, oh, this is so expensive. You'll never have the issue. It is so worth it, and it's really the only, in fact, this is important, there are only certain HP printers that they give that offer to, which I find really interesting.
Did you tell everybody that Jamie bought this?
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
This is a total behind the scenes aside note, but it's a really good one.
So Jamie helps out Erin. She's awesome.
Colleague.
We love her to death. They work together, have for years and years. Jamie sets up every single item that Erin does. And she knows every item from the smallest detail to the biggest detail, right? She bought this printer. Okay, when Jamie buys a printer, that even shocked me. I was like, really, Jamie, you bought this one? She goes, yeah. You have to know that it is a phenomenal printer. Don't even read reviews on it. Just trust Jamie.
Yeah, it's not just price on this. I mean, the price is great, but honest to God, it is the quality and the speed of the printer. I just have a couple seconds left. I went to the print store and I said, hey, will y'all print an 8.5 by 11 for me? How much will that cost? This was 69 cents at the print store, okay? It's okay, it has a huge border on it. It's not on glossy, so I said, I want a glossy, full 8.5 by 11 borderless. Well, they didn't quite get it borderless. They sent me to the kiosk, which is across the store, and you know how much it cost? $4.99. Plus tax, so it was $5.26.
Plus the gas to get to the store.
Plus the gas, yeah, and then all that, right? So we'll just call it $5 for easy math. Then I came home and printed on this very printer. We printed this.
Wow.
5 cents. $5. It's not very often I can say it was 99% less. 5 cents. And look at the grass. The HP print is in front. You can see the grass is greener. It's a higher quality. It looks higher definition.
There's more detail in the balloons, too.
Oh, yeah. The depth is so much better. So, yes, you're getting a better price on printing. Yes, you're getting a better price on your printer and a more dynamic printer. But you're also getting higher quality. And I think that's important. You take pictures of your dogs and your pets and your kids, you know, things in your life that are important. You don't print things out 4 times. You print them out once, and that's what you have in your family for a long time. Don't you want that to be the best quality?
Right. And don't you want to do it at such a really good, affordable price? And for me, this is, and I always think when Ethan went off to college, we had to get him the tablet. He needed the laptop. He had to have a printer. You know, you have those things coming up in the next couple months or in the next year. Why not take advantage of it? Even if you leave it in the box and it collects the little dust, get it at home because you know you're getting our best foot forward from HP. I don't believe I've ever been on the air where we've done an HP at this price. No, I don't remember us ever doing an HP at $59.95.
I don't think we have either, and certainly not the
We've done 74, I know, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't the Envy series. Almost never, well, in fact, never, with the full color touchscreen. That makes a really big difference.
Great point.
With the HP Instant Ink capability. 'Cause like Suzanne said, you know, if you're giving this to someone in college, you could even say, hey, and I've got your ink. I'll pay the $4.99 a month to make sure you always have ink.
You know what's interesting? I have my HP at home. It does not have a color screen whatsoever. It's not as feature rich as this is, and I will guarantee you, because I bought it from HSN. It was more than $59.
It was probably, you know, 99 is a pretty common price point.
And I brought it a couple years ago.
Especially for printers without the color screen. Maybe we have do we have time to look at the color screen again real quickly?
Okay, we'll just do it real fast.
Okay, yeah, we can go whenever. You guys just let me know. I just wasn't sure. If you want to go to the color screen, if you want to do a full beautiful color print, you can go right in here to photos. You can go, yep, I want to print that photo. Continue. It's so easy to do. You choose the size.
We got to get to your tablet, buddy.
We're done. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Almost 7,000 now ordered. No, there's more than that. We're like at 14, 15,000 now ordered. I have no idea how many we have left, but I know it's not many. Maybe 1,900, that's it, and then it'll be sold out. Hey, by the way, check this out. We're so psyched. Coming up in just a second, we're going to talk about the most amazing tablet that we've offered in a very long time. 10-inch. It's RCA. It's your choice of 16 gig or 32 gig for $9 more or $10. It's coming up around the corner, and check out the gorgeous colors. Isn't that pretty? Under $100. We'll tell you more in a minute.
Don't miss a thing with our HSN app, available on Apple and Android devices. Get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. Shop faster than ever with exclusive new product videos, only on the iPhone. Watch HSN Live anytime, any place. And the new shop and search features make finding your favorites easier than ever. Search app on hsn.com to download.
'Tis the season.
It's the holidays at HSN.
And this year we're celebrating
40 years
of Mary.
We've gathered all the things you need to make it the best holiday yet, with something for everyone on your list. More gifts?
Yes, please.
Gifts for him. Gifts for her. A few for you. Gifts for kids. Gifts under 50.
And exclusive finds you won't see anywhere else.
Spend the holidays with friends.
More
is always merrier.
More gifts, more brands, more friends, more merry. At HSN, we have more gifts than ever before, so it's the perfect time to get your HSN card. Save $20 when you apply and are approved. Plus, get extra flex on all the items you love with VIP financing for those larger purchases. Get an additional $10 off your next purchase when you receive your new card in the mail, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com. More gifts, more brands, more friends, more merry.
What makes a woman beautiful? Happiness. Yes, and energy. Happiness is the most attractive form of beauty, the one that comes from deep within.
Discover Renergy Lift Multi-Action to visibly tighten all facial zones, see younger looking skin, feel more beautiful.
This is what makes people remember you.
Renergy Lift Multi-Action, only by Lancome.
Quick update in just this hour alone. If you are getting our fabulous wireless headsets that are water resistant, it's such a good deal. We have a whole bunch of colors. I just grabbed the teal and the black version. Understand we have now sold almost 3,000 in this show alone. And again, notice the price, $29.95, full features, gorgeous quality, rivals the headsets that are out there for $100 and $200. And here's how many we've sold. Okay, you ready for this? What is it, guys? Almost 10,000. I have about 800 sets left, and here are the colors remaining. Oh, is that it? We have black red, black turquoise, and black purple. Wow, we've sold out of all the other colors. Oh, huge. And by the way, these amazing headsets work with the tablet that we're gonna talk about next. So, hey, think about getting something a little coordinated. Wouldn't that be a smart idea? All right, so I'm pretty excited because I think for all of us, you know, having a really great tablet is such a wonderful experience. They're fun to use, they're easy, they're mobile, they're awesome. But typically, to be able to get a very feature-rich tablet that's 10 inches, you can spend $800 trying to pull that off. Well, not when you're shopping with us here at HSN. No way. We have from RCA, which is one of the rock star names here at the network, a beautiful 10-inch, gorgeous, gorgeous tablet available tonight. Now, this will blow your mind. The first choice is going to be any of our colors. 16, and all the features we're gonna say are identical, okay? But you can pick the 16 gigabyte for under $100. Wow. Amazing. Now, if you want to double the gigabyte, you're only going to spend, what is it, $10 more,
That's
right?
it.
$10 more
Yes,
to go to the 32 gig. So this is your time. If you've ever wanted to get a new tablet, if you wanted to grow up to a 10-inch tablet because you've always had a very small one, maybe you've only had an e-reader all these years and you're like, I really want to get something gorgeous, this is the way to go. It is our lowest price we've ever offered. Now, we're going to show you a lot of stuff, but let me just show you the colors because there's some brand new colors that we've not done before. And I'm going to give you a little prediction here in a moment. So what do we have? We've got this brand new one that I absolutely love. This one's called the Feather Design. Comes with a purple case and even has a purple surround to it. The one in the middle, obviously, is the purple. That's pretty easy. This one, I love them. Paisley's always been very popular, and this is literally the tablet. There's the Paisley. Now, here's where we get to the good ones. Okay, you ready? Because everybody wants to get the rose gold. Look at how beautiful that rose gold is. It's gorgeous, so very girly. Then we have your classic, this is easy, this one is going to be your black. I mean, that's great for a guy. And then check this out, if you love that expensive gold color, that is exactly the color of the final choice. So Aaron's sticking with me because we're gonna kind of go through this. Aaron, my prediction though, is the rose gold will sell it first.
I was waiting for you on that. Yeah, the rose gold
Always
has been,
does.
it really has.
Huge.
All those metallics. We don't, there's not a, I have to say, there's not a dud in the bunch. We just did a really good job with color.
Really barfy color, you're like, oh.
No, there's not like a, I don't know, I don't know, there's not a bad color.
Chartreuse.
Chartreuse, that's what I was what was I trying to say? Like partridge and chartreuse at the same time. Chartreuse, ugly color. So I've held out on Suzanne just a little bit, as I like to do, because she's such a little nerd.
I am a nerd.
So sometimes I show her things that she doesn't expect, and this is one of the things. So not only is this RCA, okay, RCA 10-inch tablet, I'll just show you this really cool thing at the beginning. You know, at this price, at around $100, a 7-inch tablet that was dual core, that would be really great. Quite frankly, that would be very fair. That would be a nice tablet. This is 3 times the size of a 7-inch tablet. Nobody ever bought a tablet and said, I wish I bought a smaller tablet. I wish my screen was smaller. Never happened once. I've been doing this for a long time. People love the larger screen. You're gonna love it too. And you're gonna love quad core because it's faster. But this is what's gonna nerd you out a little bit. It's so cool. This is Android Nougat. This is the latest version of the Android operating system. So you can do something that you haven't been able to do on other tablets in this price range. You can multitask. So right now I have up hsn.com, I have up the Chrome browser, right? I'm just gonna press this square in the middle at the bottom, and you see what happened? It brings up all the other things I have open. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 things open at the same time, but I can actually open on this other side of the screen. It perfectly splits the screen in half. So now I have the Google Play Store, because this is a Google certified tablet, guys. It comes with the Google Play Store native and pre-installed. Google is the #1, Android Google is the #1 operating system in the world on mobile devices. This is Nougat, the latest version. I still have full pinch zoom capabilities, all that. In fact, if I want the screens to be not exactly half and half, I can even control that.
That's awesome.
And you have enough, look, this is still like the size of a 7-inch screen. So that's like 1 tablet and then 2 more tablets essentially over here. So this is power and performance and versatility in a tablet that you honestly do not see. Front-facing camera, rear-facing camera. This is another really big deal too, whether you're going for the 32 gig, as most people do. Most people spend just a little extra and do it. But if you want the 16 gig, that is great too, because this has an expandable memory card slot. So you can expand the memory on either of these tablets up to 128 gigs. So you're either quadrupling or octupling the memory in your tablet. And that's just by popping in like a $10 or $15 memory card. It means you can add even more books, even more music, even more games, even more apps. One other quick thing. I know Suzanne showed you guys the case, but I want to take a minute because people, usually buy cases. Cases are expensive. That's something that we're including. It is a case that is made specifically for the RCA tablet.
It's a beautiful case.
It is a gorgeous case. It has in the back, it has a circle tooled for the rear-facing camera, and one other thing that it's adapted for And that is, if you're wondering how I hold my tablets, this is called the G-Hold that we now have in silver and purple. Silver, purple, blue, pink, and black. And the nice thing is it folds flat, so it goes into the case that we're including without you having to remove it.
That's nice.
Isn't that smart?
Yeah, it's really smart.
And it's a nice way to be able to hold your tablet with one hand and then, you know, use it with the other.
Right, because a lot of times with a 10-inch, you have to use two hands.
Lap device.
And it's not as easy to walk around and use it, you know, in one hand, the G-Hold does that. Okay, just really quickly, I want to show you with our package, because we always do special stuff for you. We love you. No, that's why you should shop with us. Not only do we love you, but we really do put together deals that no one else will ever have. You're getting an entire entertainment and voucher collection. Just this little card with our vouchers included is a $112 value. Oh, by the way, you're getting a quad-core tablet, 10-inch, with a beautiful screen, with the matching case, in amazing colors, with speed that's unmatched, at our lowest price ever. So just this is over $100 if you just wanted to get the entertainment pack, which is awesome. Oh, and by the way, yes, my favorite.
Entertainment?
Entertainment coupon book is in there, which is all digital now.
A coupon.
That coupon book will pay for this darn thing over and over and over again, and it is included with this package, which I love, because you all know that entertainment book. But, you know, the whole thing comes down to what a great opportunity to get a there are more features on this than on the really expensive
like the pad.
tablets.
Yeah.
Because the pad, there's no expandable memory.
No expandable memory.
When you run out of memory, you go, what do I do now?
Yeah, and there's not screen casting either on most of them.
No, it's
so
true.
the screen, you'll see in a minute,
Absolutely.
like you can cast this screen wirelessly to a television. Also, they don't have the Google Play Store, which is the #1 app store in the world. More ebooks available, more games available, more apps available. And I'll tell you what else, and I'm not gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you. With this tablet, soars above the competition in is voice recognition. I've had really expensive tablets and smartphones, for that matter, that just don't do a good job when it comes to voice recognition. Well, let me show you. I'm gonna do some demos. So you see up here, the Google search bar, you can type in there all you want, but if you just press the little microphone, how many days until Christmas?
I hate that.
Christmas Day,
No.
47 days.
Not to panic anyone, but 47 days. So what is
It's
that?
only 47
How
days.
many pay? That's like less than 7 paychecks,
That
right?
seems so
It's crazy.
soon.
Yeah, I know. It's like I don't know, 5 or 6 weekends. So anyway,
Oh my gosh.
it's soon. All right, but we're gonna just do a bunch of questions here in a row. Like I know there's a lot of sports fans out there. How about Tampa Bay Lightning roster?
The roster for Tampa Bay Lightning includes Steven
Look, the pictures, the images. I mean, these things are all up so fast. Things that you ask, you know, all the time. Like, what's the weather?
It's 72
Okay, wait.
degrees and clear. And
What's the question you want me to ask?
Who's
Susan?
the best NFL team right now?
Oh gosh, let's see.
Because I know.
Who's winning the NFL?
It is the Eagles.
Here's the schedule for NFL.
Oh, here's the schedules, but I didn't get the winners right away. But you know what I probably can do? I can do
Who's got the best record?
yeah. What NFL team has the best record? There we go. You'd have to go in there, NFL season standings, and if we went in there, I'm sure it would tell us. So,
Yes, because the Eagles are 8-1. 7-1,
wow,
8-1.
they're killing it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. No problem. Okay, if you want to ask, I mean, a million things. Let me do 2 more quick ones, though, like how to make a pumpkin pie.
Here is information
By the way,
from our
you notice how fast this is, right? It's like boom,
It's
boom,
lightning
boom,
fast.
right? Preheat the oven to 400 degrees, prepare the pie crust, etc. I'm doing this next demo for a purpose. Stick with me. This is important. Navigate to Pittsburgh.
Sure.
Okay, so really quick. So we've looked for a pumpkin pie. We've done a bunch of sports stuff. We asked about the weather. What's the first thing I did? Gotcha. Oh, I asked how many days until Christmas, all those things. Now we're navigating. Now here's what's important. This has GPS built in. I would say less than 10% of the tablets that we have GPS built in. What's that mean? It means when you're out and about and you're not connected to Wi-Fi or to Bluetooth, your tablet still can give you turn-by-turn directions. You just download the map before you go, and then it has a GPS chip inside, so it communicates with GPS satellite systems, with the satellites that are overhead. And just think about it for a minute, Suzanne.
Wait, is that built in?
That's built in. Yeah,
Okay, guys,
GPS built in.
Guys, I sometimes have to slow Aaron down because between the two of us, we talk faster than anybody on the face of the earth, right? We have a speed contest.
Yeah.
I stop him always at that point because if you're just about to buy a new GPS, guess what?
Yeah.
buy this. How much are we did a GPS the other day? We did a gorgeous GPS.
About $149
About
usually.
$149,
Yeah,
and it's a great GPS, but all it is a GPS.
Yeah.
This has that built in. So what happens with most tablets is you can say, hey, give me directions to Chicago, and while you're in a Wi-Fi in your house or a restaurant or a coffee shop, it will give you the directions, but once you get in the car, it's not gonna work. This has the GPS built in. That's huge, Aaron.
It's huge, and it's very
uncommon. The money
uncommon.
savings alone for the built-in GPS is worth getting this.
And you know, most people when they buy a tablet at $100, you're not going to expect an in-plane switching screen. You're not going to expect GPS built in. You know, you might not expect a Google certified tablet or Android Nougat. Like every upgrade that is on this is a winner. And I'm going to show you now. I think probably other than quad-core processor is really important. Android Nougat is really important. This is probably the most important thing, and it's expensive as heck for the manufacturer. This is called a high-definition IPS, in-plane switching screen. And what I have next to it is a 10-inch high-definition screen. You can see right away the difference of the color and the quality and the color value and intensity and all of those things. But this is what really matters. Come to your TV and watch for a minute. This is something you really need to just key in on. Again, this is your new tablet, right? This is a high-definition tablet, high-quality tablet. We sold this for about $199 2 years ago. When you look at it from the side, ready? Do you see that, for Pete's sake? You can see your tablet. I mean, I can just keep going until I'm literally like fully at the side of your tablet. You can see it from about 167 degrees. That's a huge difference. Watch the non-IPS tablet as I turn to the side. Almost immediately it's dark. So if you're watching a movie with a friend or your kids are playing games together, whatever it is in the world that they're doing, you're able to see your tablet better and you're able to see it better from all angles. That's huge. And that's something that a lot of people would be none the wiser for if they didn't see that demonstration illustrating the difference.
Totally agree,
right?
yeah. And it's easy. It's actually easier on the eyes. It's easier to be able to see it, to read it, to have fun with it. And just remember, this is a limited quantity for the holiday season. And I love explaining this. We spend months and months and months ahead of today bringing in what we're gonna do for the holidays because it's gotta get shipped. I mean, we've gotta get it in from overseas and all across the country. So what we bring in is what we have for the holiday season. Welcome to what we have from RCA in this value. We will never match the value again once it's sold out. It is unbelievable to get a 10-inch and with all these great features, and I know Aaron's not done yet, for under $99. Now, let me add some more fun to that. We have free shipping, right? Yep, free shipping. So you save $5 there. And I love our flex pay because you have 5 months to pay this off. So you're gonna break it down to, in the $99 case, it's under $20. You've got your choice of the gorgeous gold, the classic black, the beautiful rose gold that's so popular. We have the paisley, we have the purple, and the brand new feather design as well. You will not see another value out there like this, and all the upgrades in this little cards, which are vouchers, you haven't even talked about this really.
No, I really haven't.
That alone, this card alone is $112 just for this card and our big entertainment pack that's included. No one has the value, no one else will match what we're doing, and it's the lowest price 10-inch we've ever offered. Now, if you want to keep your tablet going, let's say you're rough on tablets, or maybe you say, you know what, my kid's driving me crazy, or maybe he's going to high school and somebody needs a tablet because all the schools are kind of turning to that. Well, you say, how do I protect it? Well, we've got that answer as well. Here we go. It's called our HSN Protection Plus. And you know what it is? It is super smart because you get it once, it's gonna cover you. It's awesome because what happens is basically if they mess it up or crack it or whatever, we're gonna take care of you. So if you're gonna give this to, say, a younger person in your life and you know they're pretty rough on it, again, from experience, I understand this, then use that Protection Plus. Also, beautiful box. I just want to point that out. It's gift giving season, so it's beautifully boxed. And when someone opens this one, that's where you go, oh, like, you know,
you got me a tablet?
Oh my gosh, it's a tablet. And then they open it up and they see the speed and the quality and that screen and how brilliant it is. And they go, I can't believe you finally got me a tablet.
Yeah. And when they do things like the things I'm about to do now, handwriting detection built in. And I want to show you that voice detection again as well. So if you want to write a note, you can literally just write, and I have terrible handwriting, write a note, right? And check it out.
Great.
It's going to take that, it's going to translate that into type, boom. I mean, immediately. Even better, you see the little microphone button right here? I'm going to press that one time. This is how easy it is to talk to your tablet instead of typing on your tablet, period. Can you imagine how much this will help your kids and grandkids in school as we get to the end of the semester, question mark? As term papers become due and they have to do science projects and all of those things, or just listening to a teacher's lecture, if they press that microphone button, this will actually transcribe every single thing the professor says, period. They can press the button, sit back and relax, and you can see I'm talking at a very fast pace, not using any sort of specific language, but it's getting every single thing, period. Or for you around the home, whether you're making a list, if you want to write the next great novel, if you want to journal at night without taking a journal and pen to bed with you, you just want to sort of say your thoughts and have them all written out for you. A lot of pads and a lot of tablets, you say 1 or 2 sentences and they get confused, period. This has quad core, this has the latest version of Android Nougat, so it is absolutely superior. It's also a lot more fun, a lot simpler, and a lot more easy to use, period. That whole run-on paragraph there, you guys look at, caught every single word.
That's crazy.
Pretty extraordinary,
It
right?
is extraordinary. And it kept up with you.
Yeah.
Like there's some really expensive systems that are out there that you talk, you'll do a whole sentence and you wait. And finally the sentence comes up. Did you see how quick that was? How fast it was? How responsive it was? And that's the quad core inside it. That's the brilliance of this. I hope we truly are blowing you away on this. And if you're at all concerned, you're like, I can't believe it's only $99 and the flex and everything. Get it at home, and we're in our longest return window of the whole year that we do. It is the best time to try HSN. It's the best time to test our products because you have until the end of January. And if you don't absolutely love this the minute you get out of the box, then you can send it back at the end of January for a complete refund. If you're thinking about just buying a separate GPS unit for your car so you're not lost anymore, that is built in. It does not need Wi-Fi to work. So even if you're just gonna go get a GPS, you might as well get this because it's gonna do a whole lot more all in one brilliant unit. But remember, this is it for the holiday season. It's everything we have. It is our best value we've ever done on a 10-inch tablet. And it's from RCA, which is an awesome name. By the way, the most popular, and I was totally wrong, is the black.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the
oh,
most
excellent.
limited is the purple.
Okay, well, there we go.
Isn't that funny?
There's the deal,
so,
then.
All right, my rose gold girls, come on.
They told me I have 30 seconds to show you this final really nice high-end feature, and that is, this is something called screen mirroring. So you see everything that's on my tablet is also on the great big television behind me, and I can send that wirelessly.
That's cool.
So that means if you're watching Netflix or YouTube or whatever, or if you want to go into the Google Play Store, remember, this has the Google Play Store, the #1 app store in the world, the #1 ebook store in the world. So watching Facebook, doing all of those different kinds of things are really, really simple to do. I'll rejoin Suzanne. If we have time, we'll show you guys the feature stills. If we don't, okay, we do? Okay, great.
Yeah.
So let's show you all these feature stills really quickly then. Because if you were building your own tablet, honestly, I don't think you could think of something else to put in this tablet that isn't here. 10-inch high definition in-plane switching display, quad core processor, choice of 16 or 32 gigs memory. Remember, they both have an upgradable memory card slot, so that's really helpful. Front and rear facing cameras, so talk to your friends and family or take great high definition video. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity. These next ports you never see on a tablet, only on a computer. Mini HDMI, USB, and micro